What? I've never heard of anything do that before. Okay. This is such a fun time in like the makeup world because I feel like there's so many new makeup launches that launch around this time. We'll do a full day wear test. We'll see what the hits are, what the misses are, and everything in between. And if you like a good classic makeup video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up so I know. And make sure you subscribe. New videos here every single Thursday. I also tried to pick products across like both Sephora and Drugstore, so we got like a little bit of everything today. So I'm very excited. And we're gonna start with a product from Merit. And I haven't tried a ton of products from them, but this one has been getting a ton of press recently. And it is their solo eyeshadows. And they did a really good campaign talking about, I don't know, my marketing hat was just like nerding out. I was like very excited. And they were basically talking about how they hadn't really stepped into the world in eyeshadow and like what would that look like and how would they want to put one together. And so they created this sort of like one and done, super easy, goof proof eyeshadow in a very curated selection of colors. And it's supposed to be like an easy swipe on and you're done, which I love. And I wanted to get a darker brown because I wanted to see how easy this is to apply. I don't have the easiest lids for application. I know it doesn't like necessarily look like it, but they do fold over, like there's a little bit of a flap there. So smoky eyes are usually just a nightmare for me. Let's take a look here. In terms of formula, you can see right there, it looks like almost like a gel. Here I'm wearing. There we go. Because this is a cream to powder eyeshadow. Whoa. It's a lot thicker of a formula than I was expecting. I was expecting it to just like glide on. Whoa, that's dark. Let's see what happens here. She said, feeling very nervous. I want to see how quick this is to dry down and how long it takes to actually blend out on my eye. Because like obviously I could have gotten like an easier shade, but you know, gotta torture myself. That was just like one application and just the way that I applied it. So I mean, not the easiest if you have a bit of a hood to your lid. Do I think this would be easier if you didn't have a hooded lid? For sure. However, because it is more of a drier formula, it does dry down to a powder like real fast. See like this line here? Could you please just blend for me? Okay, let's try the other eye and just see how it is with like using a brush first. Maybe I shouldn't have swiped it on, you know? It's getting a little bit better, but you can see because it's a brush, it's not getting up right against my lash line. I'm really trying with this. I don't want the first product to be a fail right out of the gate. And I mean fail from the perspective of my specific eye. I knew going into this that my eyes aren't the easiest to do a smoky eye on. I'm sorry, Merit. I loved your campaign, but the product needs some finessing for me personally. So now I'm gonna go fix this and we'll go on to the next thing. Okay. I really tried to make this work. I tried as a liner. I tried it just on its own again. I tried it with a different brush. I could not make this Merit thing work. It is not for me. I don't recommend it. I don't like it. So I did something else. At this point, I don't even care if it doesn't look good. Because now we're going on to a drugstore mascara that I have seen getting so much hype. People are freaking out about this new one because it is supposed to give the most insane lashes. I'm very excited. It's the Maybelline The Falsies Surreal Extensions Mascara. This is supposed to give the most dramatic falsie look and just make your lashes 10 times longer. Actually, in fact, 36% longer. So let's see what this looks like. It has a stiff wand to it and it doesn't, minus points because you can't stand it up. It has to lie down. That's annoying. So let's see what it looks like on one eye. Oh no, oh no. I already know I'm gonna really like this. You know when you just know something about a mascara and you put it on, you're like, oh, okay, we're gonna be friends. Stop. Look at my lashes. Like, do you see this? Now granted, my lashes are already on the longer side. I will give them that. However, that can also mean that mascara can make them look really terrible so much easier, like really clumpy. They fall, they get really thick and like just weird and I don't know. This is how I'm describing it. They do that. So that's one coat. I have not re-dipped the brush at all. I know I've seen a couple comments of people like, what does one coat mean? To me, that means I don't re-dip. I just like use whatever is on that particular brush. That's one coat. It's not a literal like, whoop, you know? Okay, one thing I am noting right away, do you see my lashes now versus when I first applied them? They have fallen like really quickly. So if you don't recurl your lashes like I do, and you have lashes that fall stick straight, that is something to keep in mind. But I really like the formula, so I'm hoping that once I recurl them, they hold all day, because like I would really love that. I would really love that for us. I'm gonna do another coat. Probably a little too late to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Honestly, considering it's applying it pretty well. I don't know. We'll see what this looks like when it actually dries down and I can like recurl it. Jury's still out on this one. So while this dries, I'm going on to a product that I've seen people use in a bunch of different ways and they seem to really like it. And I think it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, you know the one. And that is the Catrice All Over Glow Tint. It comes in 3 different shades, and this is supposed to be something that technically when I was reading it, it's eyes, cheeks, and lips. So my guess is you use it like on top of your blush or something like that, but I've been seeing people use this like all over their face to give a glow under the foundation. So I'm gonna swatch these because I wanna know what they look like. I did not do a good job on the pink one. Whoops. You can't tell, but there are 3 different tones there on my hand. I just put them too close together. There's like a gold, a bronze, and a pinky tone. In terms of consistency, it's quite creamy. They're definitely very, very shiny, but like in a glossy kind of way, and they seem to be blending out really nicely, so that's good. Let's try the more like bronzy one. I want to do that all over the face. I'm gonna mix it in with my primer. Using my favorite, the NYX one. Apply it all over. Real nice and glowy. You know what I should have done? I should have pin back my hair. There we go. Okay. Honestly, that's a nice glow. I like that. I am a fan. Let's go on to a new product that again has been getting a ton of hype. This is from Fenty, their Easy Drop Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. And I got it in 2 different shades because I didn't know what color I would be. This is supposed to be a light coverage, like melt into the skin kind of stick that's going to blur everything out and just give a very natural skin finish. So let's see which of these shades is the best match. Honestly, I'm getting really hot too. These lights are super hot. Hang on, I change. That's so much better. All right, I got the shade 4 and 2. Let's start with 2. Yep, probably. Let's see. Yep, probably. Just gonna confirm that it's not 4. Oh, it's basically a blend of the 2. Dang it, so mad. So it looks like you can just, for light coverage, kind of swipe it all over and blend it in with your fingers. Like a really easy product. If you want more coverage, it says to load it up on a brush and then like stamp it into your skin. The more pressure you apply when you swipe, the more coverage you get. What? I've never heard of anything do that before. Okay. So let's see if I load it up both and then stamp it. I assume maybe you can go like this. Like, what is it gonna look like, you know? Honestly, the girl's not wrong. It definitely gives more coverage that way. And really blurring. I don't know if you can see that, but it is quite blurring. The issue, however, if you wanted to do that this way, is that you get this much product. And I feel like that's gonna go real fast if you're gonna do this as like a full or a fuller coverage look. Like that's gonna be gone. So I would say only get this product if you are looking more for blur than you are for coverage. She is looking nice. I'm very curious what this ends up looking like at the end of the day, and if this like actually holds up well. First impression standpoint, that looks nice, but like don't get a lot of product here. So the next product I got in PR, and I've been holding it, I've been waiting, saving it for this video, because again, I've heard so many amazing things about this, and I remember how much hype their mascara got. So I tried that one and I love it. So I'm very excited about this brand's latest launch that they've been really pumping up. It's by Tower28, it's their serum concealer, and you wanna see how they sent it? Again, I love marketing, advertising, all this PR stuff. Like I think it's so interesting, and I love the way that they sent this. And they sent it in a paint can, and it says custom shade matched for Rachel. May contain your new fave concealer. They put it in a tin. They have a little paint can opener, and then they also, it had like I don't know what they are, but like paint, you know, paint swatches, like the fan. They had that of all the different concealer shades, and I just thought that was really creative. So we gonts to open it. Adorable. So I have here the 2 shades, 6 and 7. Let's see if that's going to work for me. That's not far off. 7 might be a little bit dark for me, but let's try 6. So this is supposed to be really, really weightless in terms of consistency. It's going to cover everything, hydrate the area, but feel like nothing on the skin. So this is, honestly, that's not a bad shade match. Ooh, might be a little bit dark. I would probably be like a 4 or a 5 just for context in case you were a close shade to myself. I will use this still because I want to see what the consistency is like. We'll see if we can make it work. That's not bad. Again, a little bit dark, but you know what? That's fine. The consistency is really nice, very smooth. That blended ridiculously easily. In terms of one eye done and one eye not done, I feel like this is doing a really good job. I want to see for myself personally how like crepey this looks by the end of the day. Is this actually nice and hydrating? Does this keep the area from looking really dry and crusty? I don't know yet. Again, not the most perfect of shade mats, but honestly not that bad, but it is a little bit on the yellow side. So if you're noticing that, apologies. I do want to test it for formula. Speaking of formula, let's do the, this is the LYS Beauty No Limits Cream Bronzer Stick, and people are saying that this just blends like a dream. Like you put it on and it's just like melts and it's just like so perfect. So I got really excited about it because I'm not a very big contour gal, but I do love a good bronze. So this is like right up my alley. So I got the lightest shade that they have and we're just gonna put it on and see what this looks like. Nice and creamy. I feel like the shade will be good. I said shade will be good. Look at that. Stop. That's so beautiful. Is that blending well? I think it is. Look how bronzy that is. Wow. Maybe I applied too much. I think next time I will probably apply it to a brush and then apply on. So I'm not like overkilling it, you know? So other than the fact that I think I just applied too much and I'm just trying to blend that all out, I think it's pretty. Like the undertone is really nice. I love a good bronzy look, but in terms of finish, I think that's really beautiful. And now we're going back to the drugstore, and this is a L'Oreal blush that has just looked absolutely beautiful on anyone that I've seen come up on my For You page talking about this, and apparently a little bit goes a long way with this, and it is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Blush. I got the shade Confident Pink, and I think this is powder, so I might set some of my stuff first before, otherwise I feel like it's just gonna cling, you know? Ooh, she is pigmented. That's a pretty shade though. Okay, beautiful. Should do a little bit of powder, just a little bit. Been using this stupidly expensive but absolutely worth it in my personal opinion for makeup powder. This is the Prism Libre Radiant Loose Powder. So angry that I love it so much because it's so expensive, but oh man, if you need a good powder and you don't want to look crusty, this is it. La, 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 la. And then all the way down. Like, look how beautiful that is. It deserves all the hype that it gets. This one is popular. Okay, now on to blush. I'm gonna get a fresh blush brush just to make sure I'm not like crossing colors. Nice little flirty brush. Oh, look at that. I was just like into it. Wasn't even that much. Look how I used barely anything. Whoa. Be very careful with how much you're applying with this because a little really does go a long way with this. Honestly, the color is quite nice. It is very strong. It's not like anything crazy to me. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep layering it until I feel differently. It's a normal way to respond to a blush, right? I don't know. It's not wowing me in any way. Honestly, let me know if I'm being too harsh, but I like it's a very fine blush. If you're out of blush and you're looking for a blush, perhaps you want this one, but it's not like blowing me away or anything like that. So it is nice, but it's not like wow, you know? Which brings me to, okay, so I have two lip products that I've seen a lot of hype around. The first one's really easy that I can apply because I've actually already used this and I really love it, so I wanted to mention it. It's the ColorPop Luxe Lip Oil. Have you seen this? It is, this color in particular, absolutely stunning. This is Smirk. I don't know if this, I think it's new, but like, the shade is so pretty. It's very subtle. You see what I mean? Like very light, subtle, simple. Just one of those easy stick in your purse kind of colors, you know? So really love that. The next one is kind of a mix because this, I have to, okay, there's a story to this. While I spray my face down with setting spray. Ooh, actually before I do that, I'm gonna recurl my lashes here. Let's see. does this one recurl very nicely. In fact, look at that, look at that difference. Isn't that insane? So the product that I want to talk about today, I hadn't seen before until I did a video recently where I tested the uber expensive YSL lipstick printers, I think is kind of what they were going with here. And I tested it and I wasn't very impressed, spoiler alert in case you missed that video. But in that video, in the comments, so many of you mentioned this one particular product and you were like, oh, you need to try this if you're looking for something that's going to actually literally create any number of shades, not just like, it was basically 3 different colors and you like mix them together mildly. It was just, that was a waste of money. This one though, this is gonna be it for you. So I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. And I like bookmarked it for later. And then all of a sudden, lo and behold, all of a sudden I kept seeing all of these people talking about and like mixing all these different colors together and using this product. And so I figured today we would talk about this. So it's hype from you guys and also hype from the internet. And it is the GoPlay Cosmetics Lips Kit. And there were 2 different ones you could choose from. So there's either cool colors or warm colors. Otherwise, it's like world's your oyster. Pick whatever color you want. So I got warm because I tend to choose shades that are a little bit more on the warm tone. Oh, I forgot to set my makeup. Someone reminded me to buy more. I'm running out. It's the All Nighter Ultra Glow. It's my favorite right now. I also applied some mascara under my eyes because my camera stopped recording. But now on to the kit. Step 1. Select a color from the color blends chart or choose a color on their app. Awesome. Replace the bottom cover of the lips kit with a transparent bottom of a usable pot. Pump each color bullet the number of times indicated on the color chart. Ooh, okay. And then it okay, all right, okay, hold on. Let's get this all out. Ah! Okay, I see. So replace this with one of these reusable ones. This is where all of the lip kind of, you can put it in here and then you have a reusable thing. It has a little lip brush. Cute. Okay, and then we have all of these different colors on the outside. So we have black, red, green, blue, white. Those are the colors we have. So you can see on here, this is like a way to get started in terms of what you're looking for and the number of pumps of each of them to create each of these different colors. Okay, this is fun. Okay. So I want to do one that has a little bit of everything in it. So I think I want to do this shade right here, this one, because that's really pretty. That's a very warm fall color to me. So I need, for this one, I need 3 red. Confused. I clicked it. I think I have to wait until it comes out though, right? Otherwise, what's the point? Aha! Nope, I got too excited. Why aren't you coming out? Let's try yellow. Slow pumps. I don't understand why this isn't working for me. I'm following all the instructions. Watch the drops dispense into the bottom transparent pot, but they're not dispensing. Why isn't this working? You can see this, right? Like, maybe it just has to be warmed up, you know? Like, this is new. I haven't used it yet. Maybe it needs a minute. Ha! I did it! I did it, everyone! I got 1. Okay, I have to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was 6. It's hard to say. 3 red. Gosh, this is gonna take me forever. Let me know in the comments which of these products is your favorite right now. And also least favorite, because I'm up. Oh, it's happened. Okay, that was 1, maybe 2. We'll say 2. 3. Oh my gosh, okay, so that's 2 colors. We need 1 blue. We just need 1. I'm gonna do what I did with the last one, and I sort of like whacked it a couple of times when you take it out. This is what it looks like, by the way. Just the little filler piece. So I mean, if you wanted to just do a blue lip, dabba-dee-dabba-da, it's right there. I only need 1 of these. I have to watch it. I feel like I'm churning butter. You know what I mean? Like, in terms of painstakingly slow activities. Will you just work for me? Oh my gosh. Hold please while I figure this out. I want you to know I almost finished my entire salad trying to get 3 of the colors out. This is insane. So now we have our shades. Exciting. This is what the inside looks like right now. Looks like that. It has all the different shades all around the outside. So now we take our little brush and we mix it. Mixing. This is a lot trickier to mix than I was anticipating. All the colors keep going up the sides and like not fully blending here. I think I got all the colors in, and I think it's not really the same shade. Let's put it on. Matches my shirt well. Oh, smells awful. Oh no. Ignore the fact that this isn't the best application. This shade, while pretty, doesn't, maybe I'm wrong, doesn't feel the same. Yeah, it doesn't look the same. I feel like I needed more yellow maybe. This right here is what I tried to get, and then this is what I got. It's like the TikTok. This is what I wanted, and then this is what I got. Love those videos. So, not quite what I was anticipating. But let's make another one because we're here, and maybe it won't be as difficult this time. Okay, another kit. Let's do this pretty shade up here. She looks real pretty. 1, 1, and 4. Okay, let's see if I can do it really quickly this time. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm adding one more pump of white because I truly don't think I did enough. And we mix. Mixing. Like, it definitely takes some work to mix it, especially if you're mixing it with like this little brush, which maybe isn't the best plan. Okay, now let's try again. Well, I'm gonna be honest, that's horrible. Hate that a lot. Is it similar to the color though? No. No, it's not. I think that maybe I need a little bit more work with how slow I'm pressing. I feel like I'm pressing really slowly, but like maybe it needed more white. Like that's just like way too bright. Like this is such a weird color. This isn't that deep. Like this should be very easy to do. Okay, just for the sake of it. Oh, somehow this is worse. Okay, hear me out. What if I add some of the moisture drops? Maybe if it's a gloss, this will be better. I'm really trying, guys. Like I'm genuinely curious how I'm messing this up. I don't understand. Okay, let's put a drop or two of this into it. 1, 2. Maybe as a gloss, it's prettier. Just looked at my lips. Yikes. Let's get a fresh slate here. And just clean up the edges there a little bit. Okay, now that it's more glossy, is this better? No. Now let's see, can I fix this? Man, this is gonna end so poorly for me. But here we are at 1 pump of black. Maybe it's just that it's too light. No, that's not it either. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. It's a great charcoal gray though. Amazing. I am crushing color theory right now. I know all my makeup artists out there are just crying right now watching me attempt this. But listen, no one said I would be an expert at this. It can't be this difficult. I don't know how I'm messing this up. If you wanna help a girl out, let me know, because I don't understand. Okay, let's put this back on. Honestly, I don't understand. You know what? I'm gonna bring this to low and see if she wants to make her very own and see if it's just, maybe it's just me. Lo, I have a thing that I need you to test.
Ooh, I've seen this on TikTok. Lipstick printer, right?
Yep, that's the one. Okay, so you have to put this in the bottom. You have to screw off this because this is like your own custom lip color. Put that on the bottom.
That's all my look was waiting for, was a custom lip color.
That's all you needed. Now, choose your shade.
Choose your character. Can I ask an important question just for science purposes?
Yeah.
Did you do a bright or a neutral?
I did 2. I did, hold on, let's see. I did this one.
Very you.
And then I did that one.
Oh, so we have to go with like a moment then. I'm gonna go with this purple one.
Ooh, purple?
Yeah, you remember when I went through my MAC Rebel phase?
I do.
Yeah.
You know what? You really rock like a wine tone. That was like your big.
I went wine tone, but then I also went with like the purples. Like I think I thought during my early 20s ages with like
honestly, you slayed it. Okay, so you see the number there's the things at the top. So there's all the different colors, and then it says how many pumps. So basically, all you have to do is slowly pump the number that it says. Yeah.
Like push. Okay.
Yeah, push down very slowly.
Slow, very slow?
Slow, very slow.
Okay.
Just once. Did it go in?
No, but I don't know that I followed the slowly instructions, if I'm being honest. It's not redding.
Welcome to...
Oh, hold on, there we go.
There we go, you got it? Got it?
Yeah.
Do you get one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yellow. Okay, that one was easier. They make it look so easy online.
No, I know. All the videos, it's like click, click,
I know.
click, click. And then, wow, look at this shade.
Okay, that one shot at me, but it's fine. And then 2 white. Uno, dos. Okay.
Now you unscrew it, and in here, is on the top is a little brush, and then
Okay.
you mixy. I'll hold that because
Thanks a bunch.
that has the thing. And then you take the lid,
Okay.
and you take the little thing out of it, and then you just mix it, and it's gonna create that shade.
Okay. Okay. Much smaller brush than I was anticipating.
How does the color compare to the color on the thing?
Well, it's definitely purple now. This is the one that I went for here.
Okay,
Which to me
that's not it, right?
this feels a lot more blue. My question, if I may be so bold, is who's doing this?
People on TikTok, apparently.
So am I trying this on now? This is gonna be a real look.
Maybe
All right.
before you put it on, maybe smell it first. Yeah,
Thank you for saving me from putting it on my lips.
yeah, like
That is gray purple.
I truly thought that I was just doing it wrong. So I tried to do it, and I was coming out with like, I don't even know, really bright, weird, like colors that I would put on my lips when I was 4.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the brightest, but like really light and bright.
Yeah.
It was insane looking. And it just like, I just can't get the color to work.
This smells, so the way you described it is like a dollar store lip product, and this smells like a dollar store lip product. Like, save your money and just go to the dollar store would probably be the better thing.
Or, you know, this was like 100 and something from what I remember.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, so I mean, just get a really nice, they make it look so easy, like it's going to come up with the perfect color.
Yeah.
And it doesn't.
I think the concept of customizing your own makeup is cool, but like we're not there yet, apparently, on the home front.
I'm really sad about it. Thank you for attempting it anyway for me. I appreciate you.
Thank you for letting me relive my purple lipstick days. I'm
Anytime.
off to the club now.
And as promised, an end of the day wrap up. This is what the makeup is now looking like. Have I been sitting at my computer and going like this? Yes, I have. So, I mean, there could be stuff that's like coming off on the makeup front, but I feel like overall, it's held up really well. My makeup honestly looks really good on like my cheeks and stuff. The blush has held up really well. The bronzer has held up really well. Brain's not working this late. I feel like the mascara looks good as well. Like it's not, I don't think anyway, kind of running under my eyes at all, though I did have to recurl it, so that is something. And I like the Fenty foundation or blur stick as well. It's just you don't get a lot of product, unfortunately, so to me, I don't think it's like a need, though it is nice. And unfortunately, Merit, we already know Merit. It wasn't for me. This is just a fun, like, classic video, so if you want to see more of these, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, so I know that you guys want to see more of this, like, straight up, just classic, get ready with me style testing makeup, because they're super fun. I love doing them. And subscribe if you haven't already. New videos here every single Thursday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic, fantastic week, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.